my life, working with, being around him and seeing his creative genius,
What about Courtney Love, Eric? Have you had a chance to talk with her about this book or receive feedback from her?
I received some feedback. I haven't really spoken to her about it, but the book is not really about my relationship with her and doesn't really concern. I'm more concerned with the bigger issue of which is suicide, putting the topic of suicide back on the table, and trying to end the stigma around it and really get people to reflect on it. I mean, somebody sent me an email, a fan sent me an email like a few weeks ago that they had just finished reading my book, and then they just got word that their best friend had committed suicide, this 19-year-old girl. And I mean, that's really what the book is. Those are the people the book is for. It's not, it's not really concerned with Courtney, but I think she's supportive of all my artistic endeavors as I'm supportive of hers. So.
Well, let me ask you about this. I don't know if it's just music, recording for fun, or if these were actual songs. But the buzz out there now about these unreleased songs that Kurt Cobain had been working on before he died. Do you know anything about that? Were you there? Were you a part of those jam sessions?
Yes, I mean, I think I was misquoted and words were taken out of context, but he was not recording a solo album per se. He was not going in the studio and recording. I mean, he was working out ideas on, like I have a handheld cassette recorder. This is still the way I work out ideas, and that's how he was working out his ideas in his bedroom. He'd have like a cassette, recording him.
Any gems there? Any gems in there?
And yeah, and I think there's moments where he did a cover of an old song that from his childhood, and it's really sweet and heartbreaking. And there's
What's
stuff
the cover?
there. I've heard a lot of.
Can you tell me?
No, it's a secret. But
we want to know.
Yeah, but it's it's just I think Mop Tops, and he's like. So he wasn't actually recording a solo album. That was like, I never said that. It's just he was working out ideas, and I was lucky to be around him right before he went missing, and I actually recorded something with him, working on one of his songs that was called Do, Re, and Me, or Do, Re, Mi, as it appeared on the Nirvana box set.
Wow.
And it showed that he was going in a different direction, and I really loved that direction. But the real point I was trying to make with that comment was that when someone commits suicide, they're not only cutting their life short, but they're cutting their music and their gifts and their talents. They're cutting them out of the big book we're all writing together, with all our creative endeavors, and so then the world suffers for it, and that's really the point I was trying to make of it, how tragic suicide is, and how it. We should be talking about that more instead of talking about this obsession with fame and I was speculating where he would have gone, and speculation is kind of empty. It's not really what's really important is that he is gone, and this week it's the 20-year anniversary of the LA riots, and I was around him during the LA riots here in LA, so just memories like that come back to me all the time, about